Hey, what's up guys, it's Matt, and just here I am doing another video. I know this is crazy, right? I've done 2 videos. This is now the 2nd video, even though the other video was kind of like an update video, not update video. Yeah, so this is crazy. I'm actually uploading this video. It feels good to get in the routine of actually doing stuff again. It may be a little rocky initially here, and like I said, if you're somebody that's here for the beer show stuff, don't let this other content be the reason you no longer watch the channel or unsubscribe or anything like that. Just for the simple fact that I want to be as versatile as possible with my content. I mean, on this channel, I like a number of different things. You know, I like skits, and I like short films, and I like scary horror-oriented things. But then again, I also want to do things like the podcast. The beer show, awesome. Super excited to start that again. All things that you've heard me kind of talk about in the past few videos. But if you're new to my channel, there's tons of other things that you may enjoy on my channel. And I guess I can kind of revolve this video around those of you that are maybe new to the channel. I've done music videos for various friends of mine that are musical artists. A punk pop band named Chaplin. I've worked with them for a number of years. Friends with the lead singer. And my cat's in here, or one of my cats are in here because they like the lights down there at the bottom. Anna Morris, amazing vocalist. She just had a new book come out. It's on Amazon called Truths by Anna Morris. I'm looking to get a copy of that here soon. Music videos are one thing. I've also done several short films. There's an older short film called, it has 2 kind of like dual names. One is, it's just called Pill, but the alternate title is The Wrong Trip, and it's a video, or a film rather, that was shot for a contest back when I was in film school with several people that I knew either through my school or that I was friends with that were in my classes. And it's a really dark, kind of disturbing look at reality in a way. There's several horror films that I've done. One in particular is The Extended Stay. That's also on here. That was shot by myself and my friend Kyram. He was the creepiest thing I've ever seen. If you watch the video, there's no real special effects or anything like that in the video. I'm not gonna ruin anything here, but it was mostly these sounds and the look that he was able to create that was just fantastic. I didn't realize I had my sleeves up this whole time, so that's kind of weird looking. I look like Mac from Always Sunny. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you subscribing, and I hope you enjoy some of the other content. If you do enjoy legit brew review content, my brother-in-law Trevor, that's in the show with me, and that's a big part of the show. He's one of the executive producers on the show. He's the talent on the show. We're looking to do some skits and sketches that we have written up, and that's going to be so funny in the new year when we can finally bring these sketches to light, because we read them every once in a while when we hang out, and we just laugh about how funny they are. Some of them aren't appropriate for YouTube, especially today's YouTube, where a sense of humor that is less than candy coated is not ideal anymore. That may be things that we may have to hold off on until we can do like a Patreon, where those people who would like to see the content that would normally or would notably be censored on YouTube in today's world, you'll be able to see that kind of content. And some of it is raunchy and you know, for all intents and purposes, inappropriate, but it's meant to be comedic, and it's meant to be funny, and it's meant to be offensively funny, if you will. And we also want to start another podcast. If you have been with me a while, you know that we had the Modcast podcast that me and my fiance Lexi had hosted with several friends that we had come on the show. And it was a lot of fun, but there was a lot of like different things that we just weren't completely happy with. Mostly the format of the show and how the show was being hosted. We would like to be able to bring the show back, or not that show, but a new podcast in a video format. That way, you know, I personally enjoy watching podcasts that have a video version. Even though podcasts aren't natively meant to be video, I like watching the things that you don't normally hear in a audio podcast. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you sticking with me through this rough patch. Us creative people go through these rough patches, and it's very much an internal struggle. We want to create content, but we're battling within ourselves for a number of different things. And then when you're mostly a one-man show, I have to set everything up and things like that. And while that is part of the experience, and that is something that you do usually on a set or something like that, you have people that their sole purpose is to set up equipment and break down equipment. And when you're the talent, you're not usually doing any of that. So it affects creative morale when you have to set up lights and set up this and set up that, which is a lot of the hindrance that I've encountered. A lot of things that have kind of prevented me from being able to do videos regularly is because I don't have a secluded area or a studio area, if you will, an area that is solely designed to be filmed in and where I can leave equipment up and things like that. And we live with 3 tiny people that are into everything, so we can't, and I say tiny, they're not tiny, but they're kids, because I want to be making content and I'm pushing myself to do it. And I want to thank all my friends. And I'll throw out some personal names here real quick because the recognition goes so far. My friend Perla, we've been friends forever on here. I appreciate you. Words cannot describe how much I appreciate your support and your morale boosting and everything like that. My other friend Jarrett, I want to thank him, and you know, Boy Chad and everything like that. I want to thank your support. My friends Brandon Ortega and Stephen Frame, those guys are you know, my brothers from other mothers, if you will. David Johnson, I know he would love to be acting, but the man's grinding, and you know, he has a family and everything like that, so he can't do that. He's got to do what pays the bills. Anybody I'm leaving out, you know, I appreciate everybody, and I hope you stick with me through the new journey. I'm not going to set an expectation for 2020, but I would really like 2020 for me to be able to hit the ground running with great things. We already know Legit Brew Reviews is going to be a thing, and this season is going to be so much fun. If you guys liked last season through the bumps and hurdles that we went through, this season is going to be awesome. We have a lot of really cool stuff, as well as we're bringing live streams. We're going to do live streams bi-weekly, so every second week is when we're going to try to do a live stream where for about an hour or so we're going to hang out with you guys, come in the chat, come hang out with us, come talk. We're going to have some beers, of course, and it'll be things that aren't featured in the show, but a more personal, you know, more us hanging out, getting to know you guys, everything like that. And eventually we do want to start like a Patreon. That way those of you that want to support us can support us and keep us going outside of YouTube. We don't make a lot of money through YouTube. Don't make any money, really. I'm going to try to do these regularly, not so much like a catch-up video or a, you know, a hey to all my new subscribers and new friends, essentially, on the channel. But we are trying to get back in the loop of things, and it's really hard, but I'm trying, and I'm fighting the urge to just be like, nah, I can't do it, even though I internally want to do it. So, I appreciate everybody. I've said that a million times. I'm just rambling at this point. So, I will see you guys real soon in another video like this, or a video where I talk about a particular subject, or just something. We're getting things done, guys. Getting something done. Uploading something, and then from there, you know, the sky's the limit. So, but yeah, I've talked enough. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys are having an awesome, wonderful week. And yeah, so take care, guys.